The purpose of this video is to help you complete the survey for the group assignment. This survey is to find out how the students' attitudes were about the group project. There'll be questions on the overall assignment objectives and skills development, teamwork and collaboration, project components and deliverables, and asynchronous work and communication. The feedback will help me improve the project and experience for future students. Overall assignment objectives and skill development will ask questions specifically about the case, such as creativity, understanding the assignment, understanding ethics, legal, and HR issues. Teamwork and collaboration will ask about how the team functioned, including accountability and contributions. Project components and deliverables will discuss the assignments, thoughts on the paper, presentation, peer evaluation, and the individual evaluation. Asynchronous work and communication. Asynchronous work is a method of collaboration where team members communicate and complete tasks at separate times rather than being online at the same time. Questions on how you manage to complete the assignment, problems with asynchronous work, and so on. If you are able to meet regularly, this might be irrelevant, but most groups rarely have face-to-face meetings. I will gather your opinions using a Likert scale. On the Likert scale, we have 5 choices. So let's just go down here and I'll show you what this looks like. Now, this may or may not be your uh, Blackboard site, but it's going to be similar every one. So we're going to come here and we find in the week at 8 agenda. I'll open it up here. And of course, we've got all the information here, but you're going to see something. In this case, it says assignment 9-2, group project survey. Yours may just say group project survey or something else, but that's what you're looking for. And so I'll open this up. And a couple things here. The submissions are anonymous. That means that I will only know if you submitted, not what you submitted. So if you submit, you'll get the points for the assignment. If you don't, you won't. But regardless, if you submit, I won't know if it was you that submitted a particular survey. Okay, so it is anonymous. So I'm going to continue the attempt. And we're going to use the Likert scale. And you'll see here, like for instance, question 1, the project effectively developed my critical thinking skills. Okay, so if you strongly disagree, you would select 1. If you strongly agree, you would select 5. If you somewhat disagreed, you'd select 2. If you somewhat agreed, you would select 4. And if you were neutral, you would select 3. And so you will have multiple questions using this Likert scale. And so you'll go through and you do the same thing. If you strongly agree with this statement, you select it. If you strongly disagree, you select 5. And then anywhere in between here is if you feel slightly agree or slightly disagree or neutral. Okay, so that's what will be happen with those particular questions. And you'll have several of those that will ask about the project and etc. So let's come down here at the end. Now, at the very end, you're going to have a open-ended question here, and it's going to ask you what is the single most important recommendation you would make to improve this project. And so please put that in there. That's very important to me because if I get enough of a comment on them, I'll know that there's something I need to change or I need to improve on. So that would be very helpful. Please give me feedback there. And then if there's something that doesn't particularly fit and you want to, go ahead and add it down here in additional content. I can look at that. That pretty much winds up what I want to say about that. So please take your time, go through and complete this survey. And again, once you're finished, submit it and you'll get the points for completing the survey. So please be thorough and thoughtful.